Happy Friday.
Hello and happy Friday. We are here to budget because it's Friday. I got paid. Did I put that in the budget though? No, I didn't. Okay, so it is Friday. It is time to budget my paycheck. Shea is here.
Also budgeting.
Also budgeting and not paying attention to me.
Whoa.
Just kidding. Okay, so I have changed up the budget a little bit. And I brought Shea and making her actually sit with me and talk me through it because we haven't discussed my changes that I made. So the changes that I've made are thus. My goals and stuff on all my categories, I had like a goal for like every category. And it was like, in a perfect world, I could do all of these things. And it far surpassed my income.
Okay.
And so I didn't meet any of them ever because I couldn't because it surpassed my income. So then I was just like, well, that's fine because it's impossible. And then I'm not hitting like regular goals that I need to be hitting because I'm like, well, I can't hit my goals. So I changed it and made it so that way all of my goals are the things that, number one, I have prioritized. And number two, I need it to do to live. So for example, I'll go into June because I don't have any money in June, and so that's realistic. So my total monthly goals for June are $36, $69, $60, which is actually still technically a little bit over, but not like attainable for sure. Because I get paid $900 a week. Right, okay. So it's $3,600-ish spending. Obviously, that's not all of my income, but that's the income that goes into the budget, right? Uh-huh. So $900 a week, about $3,600. Little flux up and down here and there, but not a lot. So I was trying to get my goals to about $3,600. So I have changed things a little bit. I think it's obviously more realistic now, right? Yeah. Like I had goals on every single one of these to like max out my Roth IRA and like how much it would cost me to max that out and like if I needed $1,000 for dental, like everything like was all like goal state and not a reality. So now everything is reality. So like rent is still my rent, like all that stuff is there. I have a couple of things here and there. I'm still overfunded a little bit for some stuff, but like, you know, like I put a Costco category in, just throwing that out there, that I put that there. $60 for a Costco membership, just throwing that out there that I put it in the budget, and okay. It fits in the goals, just saying. Mm-hmm. I put $100 a month for all these little things that I spend money on, which is probably a little less than we actually spend, but I think it's a start. The thing that is hiking everything up, which is why I said I think it's fine that it was $3,600 and some change, is because my vision category is pretty high right now because I need new glasses.
Yes.
And so I'm going to put some towards that, I think, right now, and I think that'll balance out for next month. We'll take a look at that later. But it's like putting $50 a month towards my medical stuff, $50 a month towards dental. Like, all of that is built into the budget, and it's still within my actual income range.
That's awesome.
So I think it's more realistic now. I think it's actually attainable now. And I want to try it like this for a little while. And then you and I will discuss, like, we are saving for it. We have a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
As we were talking about this earlier this morning, is for those at home, we have a lot of stuff going on. We have a staycation for anybody who's possibly watching for the very first time ever. We live in New York City, and we're doing a staycation to do, like, cute, fun little things. Mm-hmm. Cute, fun little, like, we want to go see the Statue of Liberty up close. And not just from far away from mm-hmm. the bottom of Manhattan. We want to go do one of those fun New York City tasting menus. We want to go see a show. Like, we go see shows sometimes, but, you know, we want to do all of these cute little touristy things, and those things are quite expensive.
Yeah.
We budgeted it out, and it's quite expensive.
Definitely more than I want to be paying for a staycation.
Yeah, so, like, maybe we need to cut some of that back, or maybe we, you know, because, like, now that I've got these realistic, she's got it pulled up right now, and right now all of the things that we wrote down and priced out, it's like $1,600.
Yeah,
but I don't know how people visit here. I don't know how we live here, dude. It's not cheap, and like some of this stuff we've already decided we're probably gonna cut. Did you know that for 2 people to go to the top of the Empire State Building, first of all, not even the top of the Empire State Building,
just the 86th floor,
the 86th floor of the Empire State Building, which again, not the top, is $100. That's I used to work in that building.
That's foolish.
And it's $100. I'm not doing that.
No,
we just won't.
absolutely not.
So I think we're gonna cut that.
Yeah.
We do want to go. Oh, you cut it right now. She's doing it.
Sure, why not?
So we're gonna probably pare down that staycation a little bit. Maybe do more things close to home.
Yeah.
Maybe
And if we buy tickets for things earlier,
it'll be cheaper.
It'll be
We
cheaper.
priced up for sure, but like right now our budget after she just deleted the Empire State Building just now is still just shy of $1,500 for a week in New York City, and that's wacky.
yeah.
Can I just say that's wacky? And that does include like Pride weekend, which we're gonna go out and about and be out and about all day, stuff like that. A little extra spending money. Like we built in padding because we wanted it to be realistic, but $1,500 for a vacation in a place where we already live.
That's still too much.
So it's like not paying. We don't have to pay for a hotel. We'll just go to our apartment. But that's wild.
Yeah.
Absolutely wild. So we want to do something. So we may pare that down a little bit, but we are going to do something. I have a week off. We want to go prance about in the city, and that'll be fun. We also, again, for those of you who haven't been around, we are going to be saving and planning a wedding.
Yes, we are.
We are planning a wedding. We do not yet currently. We're not like starting planning yet because I have not technically asked her and she has not technically said yes. But I'm going to, and I'm really thinking that she will. She will say yes.
I mean, we'll see.
Wow. But I'm pretty sure she's going to say yes. But then we're going into planning a wedding, and that's not cheap. We also, like, outside of this budget, I've got, like, stuff I want. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to debut my little side budget. What? So I've got an additional little budget. It's called Perfect Little House because it's our little house, but actually it's just become, like, my long-term, like, sinking fund savings. And this is where I, like, save, like, I have $50 a week for my paycheck go into here that never sees the other budget. And it's like our staycation is here, and I like the target for that is here, and like all of the long-term stuff we want for the house, and I've been putting a few dollars here and there towards the wedding. This is where my home ownership category lives, and then I've added actually recently. I've broken out a little section. Kaylee's fun things. Put stuff for my gym shoes here.
Oh.
I know I broke out a new computer.
Okay.
All these headphones.
Yeah.
PlayStation. That's all. Like obviously, 7.5% of the money I put in here goes to that, which is not a lot. I don't expect it to add up quickly, but I have been thinking. Bear with me here. This is also something I want to talk about. I have this home ownership category, and we have been. I would like to own a home in this lifetime. I really would. That is not something that's going to happen anytime in the next few years. The amount of money that I'm able to save for it right now is inconsequential for that, but is consequential for some of the stuff we're doing right now. So what if I just decide to axe this and put this money towards other things for now?
I think that's probably best.
Yeah, I think so too. This is something that I like. I think it's fun, but like, it's just not something that's going to happen in the next, unfortunately, with the way things are right now, probably the next 3 to 5 years is when that will start to get actually realistic. So for now, I think I'm going to delete this. I think I'm going to split these percentages out into other things. Does that sound cool?
Yeah.
You down with that? I know this is my little side budget now, but
it is.
but I like to hear your opinion.
I would love to start contributing to that again, but
you can also just keep your own. It's
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna delete it, and I'll go over that again on my Okay, so you know what? Fun little thing that we've done there is break it out a little bit. And then now I've got this money. I'm just gonna dump all of this into our vacation, just because I'm super behind on the savings for that, and I don't love it. So now I've got $353 for vacation.
Cool.
I'm still, according to the budget, wicked behind. That was a weird little side project of this budget. But yeah, this is where I keep separate. When this budget, my main one gets super like long and convoluted, it breaks my brain. I just can't keep track of everything, and I get super overwhelmed. So I actually like I'm saving up for gym shoes on the other budget, right? So I would actually spend out of this category and transfer that money back in. It does get counted in the main budget when I spend the money. Like, for example, this right here, I spent money on Amazon twice for this category, and you can see that the inflow came from that side. It came from that account. So it gets counted on this budget. I just don't save it on this budget because it's too easy to pull things and change and move money around, and I will always do that. So anyway, back to my paycheck, I guess. That was a long little.
That was
I just wanted
chaotic.
It was a little chaotic. I just wanted to talk through the plan, quote unquote, moving forward, because I just didn't like that it didn't feel like my budget didn't feel real, because I had goals that were outpacing my income and it wasn't real.
Yeah.
So I wanted it to be based in reality.
That makes a whole lot of sense.
Thank you for going through that with me. I would normally say first things first, but we've done so many things, so much talking. So now I'm going to go into my overspending, of which there is some, but not as much as usual, I would like to say.
No, it's not bad.
It's not good. Not good, but it's not terrible. So I want to go through and cover this. I've been working really hard to make this less. I have been, and it is less. I'd like to get it down to 0. I would, but it is less. This $20 for household. Oh, I also broke down household consumables and household fixtures, because I had no idea what I was spending that household money on. I think I've mentioned that a couple times, and I had no idea what it was. So household consumables is going to be like toilet paper and dish soap and all that stuff, and then the fixtures will be like, we bought a new saucepan, and that went in fixtures, and stuff that's going to last for quite some time. So then I have a little bit better idea of what I'm actually spending the money on, which is the point of a budget.
That is the whole point.
So I'm quite pleased with that. So let's cover that. And that takes out 2 of the overspent categories at once. Can I just say? Clothing. I overspent $8.95 on clothing. I did buy clothes because I will be having photos taken at some point in the future when we do get engaged. So we bought some clothes, and I had some money in the category, but not quite enough as much as I spent, which is fine. Transportation, same thing. We took the subway places. Ordering food this month is wild. Ordering food this month is crazy. This budget got crazy. I need to sneeze. Ordering food this month got super out of hand. Yeah. Too much. All right, next month, hopefully better. We have some good dates planned next month, so I think maybe it will be better.
Yeah.
Because we'll be more intentional
I also feel like we've done really well.
Well, because I went out with Elijah, we went to lunch with Kenny, or we went to food with Kenny. Like, I spent money outside of... I told them last week, like, it wasn't your fault. We have been doing really good. Mm-hmm. But I am still a little demon.
You're not a little demon.
And we did do that lunch on our adventure day.
It's expensive to have friends in New York City.
It's expensive.
Which is a foolish thing to have to take into account.
But it's true. And then fun money every time is just stuff we're buying to watch on Amazon Prime. That was practical magic that time.
Oh.
Because we're a necessary purchase.
We'll certainly get our money's worth on that.
Actually, that's not true, because most of this is actually when I went to the Shark Reef when I was in Vegas.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I went and saw the Shark Reef when I was in Vegas, and it was, can I just say, not worth it. The sharks were small. Okay, now the real budgeting can begin. Overspending is covered. Let's decide what we gotta do, my guy. We already paid Con Ed this month, yes?
Yes, we did. Fantastic. I just put that in.
Awesome. Okay.
We were way under budget for that.
I know. Well, it's gonna be worse. Thank you. It's going to be worse next month because we put the ACs in, or we plugged the ACs in.
Yeah, it is going to be higher next month.
We've been keeping them unplugged as much as possible, but it has started to warm up a little bit. What do we got going on? I have one more paycheck in May. Is that right? I'm saying very confidently. Yes, on the 26th, I have one more paycheck in May. What do I need to cover rent and be able to send it to you? Very early, 6, 15, 12. I think I'm going to do that. Is that crazy?
That's not crazy.
What do we have going on this week? We're going to the Queen's Night Market.
Yes. On
Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We have a date on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not an expensive one. That's our cute little spot, our favorite spot in the park. Yeah. I think I'm going to put this on. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to fund all of rent.
Okay.
Right now, so I can send it to you early enough that you don't have to wait for it, because that's what I've been wanting to do, is get to a good spot with the rent.
She is gonna pay next month's rent, next year's rent. Rent.
I'm leaving that in there, you know that, right?
No.
I'm gonna. Okay, date night. We went on a date last night. I have $225. Plug your ears. Don't listen to this. I have $225 in the category, and that is, guess what? Not enough for how much I spent on that date last night. Shea did Venmo me some money. That's why I put in $150, and then there's also $75 additional in here. Guess what? I need Don't watch. I think it's actually and then some change. I might still be under.
Are you done?
Yeah. You can uncover now. Don't look. I think I might need I'm gonna put another $1 because it's gonna drive me nuts if I was this careful because I know it was and then some change. I could look at the receipt, but I'm not going to. Transportation we will need. I'm gonna put $15. We're going on Saturday. We're going again on Wednesday. Oh, and I'm going somewhere else to go for work. You know, I'm gonna put 5 more. I'm gonna put $5 more. $20 for transportation this week because I do have to go in for a work meeting on Monday, which is cute. Here's my life now. I only have to go into work one day next week. That's crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
Okay, I've got $50. Dang. No Costco this week, I guess. It's not meant to be. I mean, we're going to do it eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe next paycheck, because I have rent covered, I can do it. I'm going to feel crazy rich next paycheck. Okay. $52.43. How much money do you have set aside for Queens Night Market right now? You were doing cash, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have, let me see.
You think if I put $40, that would be enough, and then we can just take that out in cash?
Yeah.
You see how intentional and good we're trying to be? We're literally so good.
And I did a fun thing this week where I got paid for one of my side gigs in cash.
Yeah.
And decided that I was only going to
spend
the only fun money that I was going to spend this week was the cash that I received from my side gig. And I've been doing really well with that. So good. I have...
She bought me breakfast this morning.
15...
Ooh.
22.
So if we do another 40, that'll be 62.
Plenty.
That feels, plenty. Yeah. If we spend more than that, then we're crazy.
Yeah.
We just won't buy booze at the Queens Night Market.
Yeah.
Which doesn't feel like a good idea anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put $40 in. I'm just going to put it right into fun money because that's 40.
And I'll keep the other 22 set aside for Queens Night Market.
So we'll stop on the way to the train tomorrow. We'll stop, pull that cash out, and we'll be good to go. And I have an additional $12.43 that I will just drop in groceries.
Yeah.
Boop.
I kind of like having all my fun money in cash.
Yeah, that's been kind of helpful.
It's made me quite a bit more conscientious.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So now I've filled out the categories. Kind of. Has that changed? It has changed next month goals a little bit. So, next month's goals, as of right now, are 36, 32, and I still have one more paycheck left in May, so I'm going to fill out a lot of that. I'll put aside a lot of money for my glasses and, like, the Costco membership and all that stuff, so this is going to go down a lot, actually. So, I have $1,100 underfunded for the rest of May, which I'm going to get paid $900 on Friday next week, so I'm going to be a little bit shy of my goals for this month, but I did just change my goals and change the plan this week. So okay. I will give myself a little bit of grace.
Yeah. I mean, I just finished shifting stuff around all over the place, and I still have a little bit more shifting to do, actually.
Yeah, we are really, you see up in the corner here, I don't know if I've ever said this before, but we chose a theme for the year, and the theme this year is what?
Building. The theme was building.
So we are building a strong financial foundation for the rest of our lives. We will continue to do that forever, but we're working really hard on it right now, and I think... Oh, wait, it says total monthly goals literally right here. That's so funny. Total monthly goals. Somebody's going to know before I do what the math is on this, but 6, 14, 31.85. Whoa, that's like way under my paycheck, actually. Nice. Okay. Okay. Actually, that's super good. Okay, I feel way better now, actually.
That's good, yay.
Okay, because that, you know what that does is $3,100. And then I get paid about $500-ish more than that, and that gives room for doing the extra things, like contributing to my Roth IRA and putting extra aside for the student loans and paying for our wedding, which we also need to do. So tune in next week as we discuss a game plan for how the hell we're going to do that. We have some ideas. We're going to get some money set aside. We're going to work together. We're going to build out a plan. It's going to be super good. It'll be fine. Everything can be great.
It'll become a whole special series.
A whole special series of how to pay for a wedding.
Without dying.
We have not, there's no proof that that's how that's going to go down. So yeah, all right. That was a little chaotic. That was a lot of information. I'm sorry. Feeling stoked, feeling good. Got rent set aside. That always makes me feel happy.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to send that to you literally. Would that be crazy for me to send it like right now? Would that be overwhelming for you?
No, not at all. Go for it.
Fantastic. Okay. So I feel stoked about that. I feel good. Am I going to have some overspent categories to deal with next week because I'm still working on that? Probably. But I'm hoping I can get it less and less and less until there is none or very little moving forward. So that's the plan. I think I'm seeing little baby steps of progress in that as we speak. So yeah, anyway, that's my ramblings of a mad woman for this week. Thanks very much for stopping by. If you got this far, let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see. We are here every Friday talking just about the chaos of keeping yourselves alive, man.
Mm-hmm. In the Big Apple, no less.
In the Big Apple, no less. See you guys next week at the very latest. Thanks very much for watching. Have a good one.
Watch Practical Magic.
Oh my God.